Half a year of genocide in Gaza. 39,178 Palestinians have been killed. 14,622 children have been murdered. 73,300 have been injured. Countless others under the rubble. 2.2 million facing starvation. 7,490 Palestinians have been kidnapped from the West Bank. 3,500 Palestinians are being held without charge in administrative detention in violation of Geneva Convention. 6 months of starving children carrying their dead baby siblings on their shoulders. 6 months of mothers singing to dead children in their hands, and children crying at the mass graves of their dead parents. 6 months of a mostly silent word. 6 months of the destruction of all values of justice, humanity, democracy, and civilization. 6 months of destruction of every international law, every section of the Geneva Convention, every article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, every word of the American Declaration of Independence. We gather here today to declare beyond doubt our condemnation of the genocide taking place in Gaza by the Netanyahu government and the largest terrorist organization in the world, the IDF. We gather here to condemn the White House and Congress that have been influenced heavily by AIPAC, who are not only partners, but also enablers of the genocide that's being committed publicly, intentionally, and under the observation and international community and history by the extreme right government ever seen in Israel. Our government is filled today with what can be seen as war criminals. Every wall is tainted with blood of children. What more can we say, and what more can we do? There's so much that we are doing and so much that we can do, but the minimum we can today as Americans is becoming clear about one thing. As Caitlin Johnston puts it, a political party which views opposing an active genocide as a fringe extremist position is not a political party that should continue to exist. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party, and this is my opinion, have committed war crimes that no longer allows us the possibility of considering working in or with such parties. A party whose 100% of senators vote against ceasefire, I can't see it except as an evil act. You vote against ceasefire, and then you go sleep at night knowing that your vote is literally killing children that night. How can you sleep? When I used to work in a school, if I issued a suspension of a kid in accordance to state policy, but questioned the harm that may affect him or her, I couldn't sleep that night. How can you sleep when you send bombs to kill children at night and you see their corpses in the morning on your phone or social media? I just don't understand if humanity is okay. But because we are in this room together, we reinforce our humanity, and we know that there is so much to be done for us to wake up. Many of us didn't know that America is a multi-party country, and there are more than 2 parties in the country. No matter how much is that fact suppressed. Today, we are honored to have with us the Green Party presidential candidate, Dr. Jill Stein, who has been a very strong and vocal voice for immediate ceasefire and a voice for justice and peace in the world, as Green Party is well known to represent everywhere around the globe.